Hey, you guys. Welcome to Tickle Me Tuesday.
Ew.
Yes, this is Sex Talk of T. Graye and Luscious G. Luscious G is not in today, but filling in for her, I brought on two dynamic guest co-hosts. First and foremost, my boo, Shayla Victoria D from Plus and the DMV. What's up, boo?
Yay! Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here for Tickle Me Tuesday. I'm ready to get into some things. Just talking about some things when you're doing some things. So I'm excited.
You want me to tickle you while you here?
Yes, girl. Only you.
Hey.
Only you.
And also tonight, you guys, just releasing his first comedy album. This nigga spitting. Comedian Dwayne Watts is in the building. We're gonna let him come on in.
Woo!
Hey,
What it do?
Boy, I wish he was here so I could tickle you too.
Nah, I heard what you said when he asked did you want to talk to me early. He was like, nah, let that nigga be in the I heard that. I heard that whole thing.
It's all love though.
She love you though.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yes.
What's up, girl? What's up with y'all?
There in the green room because we fit to talk for an hour. That's what I said. I ain't scared. I say it again. I ain't scared. Look, I'm all the way over there. No offense, but so glad to have you on. We're going to have a great time tonight, you guys. We got some really heavy topics for the new year. First off, Happy New Year to my guest host. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. It's so good to see you. I'm so excited that this is the first place I am in for the new year. The first person I'm with for the new year. My boo.
This is a blessing. Because you know I love you.
You know I love you.
You guys don't know out there, but me and this girl have history. Okay. Love this girl to life. If you
love her
are not following Plus in the DMV, you need to.
What are you doing?
Where you premier fashion blog for plus size fashion in the DMV.
Fashion, lifestyle, all of that.
Yes. And you and your homegirl Jamie be doing it big.
That's my ride or die. That's my rider right there. That's my girl.
Yeah, so it's great to start my year off with you guys. But
absolutely,
why I thought it was so important to bring Dwayne Watts in, because Dwayne Watts is a little low-key legendary, ladies. He got a little rep out here in these streets. So we're going to start the show tonight talking about something that apparently Dwayne knows firsthand. We're going to talk about big dick etiquette.
Oh.
That's what we're just into tonight.
He got him out of his chair.
There you go, right?
You chased the man out of his life.
Oh man, you got a real nigga blushing and shit.
Wow. Okay,
got a nigga blushing, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, listen, in the comedy world, you guys know people can't hold water. People can't keep secrets. They talking about Black Ron out here in these streets got that thing. They said Dwayne Watts got that thing too. Apparently, it's some pictures surfacing somewhere, bro. What's up?
I didn't even know my name was singing out there like that, but fa la 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 la, you hear me? You hear me? Whatever that shit is, you know what I'm saying? Sing, motherfucker.
Let's get into this though. Big dick etiquette. Do you think that you have to operate a certain kind of way in the bedroom because of your size?
Wow. Yeah, you do. You can't. Somebody told me a long time ago, just because you got a 747 don't mean you know how to land the plane. You know what I'm saying? So
those are facts.
You know what I'm saying? So just cause you got it don't mean you know what you're doing with that jump, man. So yeah, there's some etiquette, there's some things that, you know, there's some questions that need to be asked, and you know, for people like myself, you gotta pay attention. You just can't go in there thinking like you're gonna just slam shit and reorganize some organs and think shit gonna be sweet. You know what I mean?
Reorganize some organs.
Yeah, reorganize, shift some shit
around these streets. Yeah.
Just shift some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here
push it a little bit. I don't want the reorganization. You can push it around a little bit, but don't reorganize my organs. The Lord put them there for a reason.
Yes.
And the place that they're in.
You remember playing tetherball when you slap that bitch around the pole? You remember playing tetherball when you were little?
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
This boy crazy.
Nah, man, no. Wow, Yeah, I can't believe you asked me that. That was wild. You did not give me a heads up about this particular
we
show.
get into it for the new year. So what I did, you guys, in the background, your homegirl, I chimed in on a whole, not a whole lot of dudes, but a couple dudes that I know. They got a name in these streets, and I hit them up, and I just wanted to know, is there really some etiquette that we should follow? And one of my homeboys shared this experience with me that he had with a woman when he first got into the bedroom with the woman. She bent over. Okay, she bent over because that's what she likes. That's her favorite position. And he was like, "Oh no, baby girl, you don't want to bend over. You can't handle this like that. Like you need to go ahead and you need to lay on your back. Let me allow you to get used to it, and then you can back.
The ease in."
So the young lady the young lady was low key offended. She was like, "But hold up. For lack of better terms, I'm a G in these streets."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to give it to me the way I want. And he was like, "I tried to warn you." Commences to killing the pussy. Okay. Commences to just murder, death, kill, 187. Bitch died. Okay. That's what happened. But he said, because of my size, I have to give women fair warning. Like I feel like that's you really have to mentally and physically adjust to it. Yeah. Because it's a lot. And he was like, I'm not tooting my horn, but it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's definitely some real deal etiquette when it comes to that.
Well, speaking on it, like, you don't tend to say much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and talk about nothing that I'm packing down this joint. I don't say nothing. I know the length, width, girth, how heavy this motherfucker is. It's mine. I know my shit. But as far as speaking on it or talking about it, I don't really say too much. You know what I mean? I let the surprise and shock, when it come out.
So there's no warning label on the side.
No, but I've been told I should give a heads up. I feel as though if I give a heads up, it's gonna sound like. I feel like if I give a heads up, it's gonna put some unnecessary pressure on me, and I ain't trying to have that. I'm just trying to have some fun and let it do what it do when it's supposed to do it. So when you see it, you'll adjust to it. If you sit there and you look at it and you go like, bring it, then just understand it's about to be brought. But 10 times out of 10, you're gonna have to take a deep breath, and then I'm gonna have to, inch it all the way in there. It ain't gonna just be a quick. It's gonna take about 7 strokes before you start getting used to everything. And then we tend to have fun.
Okay, we're gonna put that shit on the shirt, you guys. 7 strokes.
Now let me ask you, have you ever had a woman actually have you stop because it was a bit overwhelming for her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the devil.
That's the devil.
She said, "You the devil, babe. You the devil."
Demon time. Right there. Where my horns? You know what I'm saying?
Where it was too big.
There's been a couple of pauses. There's been a couple of. I'm sorry. You brought it up. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, go ahead. Keep talking.
I think we've all been in the position where we have met our match. And, it ultimately boils down to your comfort level and what you can handle and what you can deal with. I think no woman should be fearful to say, "Oh, no. You're not about to split me half in two."
Right.
But, for many of us, it is somewhat of a challenge that we are willing to accept we do. So,
it's mission impossible.
Yeah.
It's mission possible. You know what I mean?
It just, it just depends on, and then it also depends on the person as well. Because it's a lot that not a lot, but there are certain things that you'll kind of accept a bit more versus, a little throwaway.
Amen. Amen to a little throwaway. Okay. So one of my homeboys laid out what he feels like should be the rules. So he said, just as far as his etiquette, first things first, he's snatching her soul. Okay, he's going in, soul snatch, take it or leave it. He said to stick it in until her eyes cross.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that if my eyes cross at any part during the sex, that like that's like my white flag. Like like I'm done. Like and like, I don't want nothing to make my eyeball move.
And call those people. They probably gonna have to come and get me and put me in a little bit of traction.
Yes, he said you got to breathe, brothers, and other non-melanated folks. You got to breathe. You got to drink water. You have to listen to her body, which is important. He said her body will tell you, you know, how much she can take, cannot take. But I feel like people should give fair warning. I feel like you need to know what you're walking into. I think it's a disadvantage for a guy to just have this whole arm in his pants and not tell you, hey, babe, I got this baby arm, you know? Yeah. You might want to brace yourself. You might want to stretch. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do, but whatever it is, get your Erykah Badu kit, get your oils. Like, I feel like there should be fair warning.
Definitely. And sex is a shared experience. So if one person is miserable and the other one's having the time of their life, I mean, that ain't no good sex. Everything need to be sloppy and juicy and mixing together and sliding around and just good. Yes. But if somebody is wincing every time you stroking, the good time is not being had.
It is not.
It's not being had. So that's that on that.
It is not. So I want to go ahead and say, first of all, and I'm not talking about you specifically because you seem like a nice guy, but I'm going to go ahead and say that some of the other men that I ask these questions to, like, they just don't care. Like, I feel like dudes with big dicks just don't have no respect. So the last gentleman said that you treat the woman with respect, but you treat her cooch with utter disrespect.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
He said to treat her cooch disrespectfully. And he said, as long as it's not painful, it's fine. And the disrespect, he followed it up with treat it disrespectfully so that she falls in love with it. I said,
I don't think that works.
Right there.
But I mean, like, I like the fact that he said, don't hurt her.
Right.
Because, you know, I mean, when you put it in that context, I mean, it's not the worst thing. A little disrespect.
A little disrespect.
A little roughing up. just as long as it's not pain.
Eddie Lau said, we found out together. You found out together what? Like, that it hurt, that it didn't hurt.
A mess.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. So on to that part, I guess when it goes back to dudes say you gotta listen to the body. Yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta do. You gotta listen to the body. And that'll be a way for you to talk your shit at the same time. Like, that's what I would do. I talk my shit right then and there. That's when I start shit talking. When I start asking, you want a couple more? You want a couple more inches? You think you can handle some more? And then y'all and then you're like, how much more? You ready for the whole bet? Now we getting in there tagging shit and playing tetherball with your guts. You know what I'm saying? So it's, oh yeah, because once y'all warm up and that muscle relax and then all that slippery shit start to take place, y'all can get rammed like a goddamn.
He not lying. He not lying. You're not lying.
All you gotta do is relax.
I'm telling you, soon as you turn that little faucet on, it's on and popping. Yeah, and that's what
backhanding that like that don't owe you something.
Yes.
Once the faucet is on, the disrespect can come in.
That's where it get disrespect. That's why I start talking.
We having fun. Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like
now I'm trying to see if you can do some Mariah Carey.
The most shit talk. Like, you get wet, you know what I mean, from the foreplay, from whatever, right? But then say you get that one good gush or you fit the squirt or something and the dude feels that. I feel like at that point, that's when the shit talk goes from 0 to 1,000.
That's when that motherfucker came come on. Yeah.
You know, right there. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, shut up. What? Yeah. Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up. It's the truth.
Didn't know it was like this, did you? Didn't know it, huh? You want a Greyhound. Like
so just service announcement, you guys, for the new year. All you fellas who are out there carrying these baby arms, these tree trunks, these big ass dicks, I'm gonna need you all to do a little bit better.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more etiquette when you enter into the bedroom. Be a little bit nicer to the cooch. You ain't got to be totally
Try a little
disrespectful.
tenderness. Try a little tenderness.
You got to be totally disrespectful. Give a bitch fair warning. Okay, yes, your dick should come with a warning label. Your dick should say, might cross your eyes past 25 strokes. Like, you need to know that my eyes are going to be right here. I need to know that.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to know none of that shit. You just need to experience it. That's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with else. You getting a fair warning. You fucking with me, you might see it like through a print. I might wear a special type of sweatpants if I'm talking to you FaceTime type shit, and then magically get up and leave for whatever reason. You're gonna see that motherfucker swing. That's your warning. That's all you get.
I love y'all thirst trapping niggas. I do. I think it's a beautiful thing. I do.
That's it.
This quick tidbit because this guy had on these sweatpants one day. Okay. This nigga was reaching for shit that wasn't there just so he could lean up.
You know what?
So a bitch could see his.
You know what?
What are you reaching for? Oh, nothing.
Your attention.
Listen.
Your attention. Reaching for your attention.
I saw all 2020. It's like, man, what's back there?
No.
Nothing, but he just wanted to lean up so somebody could see his dick print. And I'm like, oh, you thirsty ass.
He's like, yeah, I got something I want you to see.
Hey, did it work though?
No.
It didn't?
No. Nah. It didn't.
Sucks for him.
If you don't want it, you don't want it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a
and I mean, it's entertaining.
Female. I like this. I like to watch y'all walk the same way you like to watch us walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to sweatpants season. Of course,
yes.
I like to see a little dick print on you. It's a beautiful thing, but that don't make me want you.
Yeah,
definitely. It's just something to see.
Definitely,
it's just like it's just a nigga in the strip club where he took off his clothes yet. Like I'm good. But thank you.
I always give my husband a hard time when he put on gray sweatpants. I'm like, where you going dressed like a slut? Where are you going dressed like a slut? Take them slutty pants off. Go put some jeans on. Act like you got a wife.
You know what the sad part is? Y'all the only ones that think of that shit. It's the single niggas that know what it is. But when you're in a relationship, nigga, I'm just going to the store or I'm just going outside. I ain't thinking about nothing of that shit. I promise you.
Take
none
off
of that.
the male coochie cutters. Them is some male.
That's what y'all think, because y'all know what y'all got. That's what it is. Y'all know what y'all possess, and y'all don't want nobody else to motherfucking have it, see it, know it, smell it, breathe it.
That's what you're saying. We
None
selfish.
I mean,
yeah, very much.
Think about it.
It's no different than a man. I mean, a man wants the same thing. Man, you put on a sundress in the summertime, and be like, hold on, what you doing?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah.
All that ass.
Or where are you going without me? That's the
Right.
question. Where are you going without me?
Mm-hmm.
In that dress.
Exactly.
Oh no, you can leave,
now.
but you about to sit on this motherfucker before you get up out of here. I can tell you that. You can't wear that shit around me. I ain't going to just hound you. I'm gonna let you enjoy your day, but you gonna sit on this motherfucker before you leave out the door. I tell you that much. Hey, where you going with that? You ain't leaving just yet. Slide that bitch to the side. Come on over here. Give me 15 pumps. Give me 15 pumps. Give me 15. Just give me 15.
Every girl gets a different size out here. True that.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
That shit sucks for y'all, man. It's like a grab bag. It's like a mystery bag, and y'all gotta dig in there and be like, nah, not the dick. Nah, that ain't the dick I want. You know what I'm saying?
You guys, it is 2021. Happy New Year. Have a new year. Let's talk about some new porn, because I feel like I'm a female who's into porn.
Okay.
Some females aren't. And that's their thing. Some females are into it until they get into long-term relationships,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want nobody watching porn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan, but everybody has their go-to. But I feel like for 2021, I kind of want to see something new. I thought there was going to be a new lane with people with masks and gloves. Not that I would be into that, but I felt like that was the next lane coming. Is there something new or different that you would want to see in porn 2021? Should it elevate now? We done had a whole pandemic, y'all.
I can tell you what I don't want. I do not want mask and glove scenes. I don't want that. That's too much. It's like having sex during the purge. Like I don't even want to link those two things together. I mean, listen, sex is sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much further porn could elevate beyond what it is. You find your category and you kind of stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer my people brown when we do partake and watch, and I prefer my people amateur. I don't like the contrived set scene.
Mm-hmm.
I like the more,
I
you
like
know,
the real moans of the
like,
amateurs,
yeah,
because I feel like it's really good to them.
absolutely, and you can put yourself in that place. You like, oh yeah, I know what she's feeling right there.
And coochies be wet for real. Like I feel like in scripted porn, you don't really see wet coochie that often.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yeah, I agree. Or it's super baby oiled up and all of that, and it just looked like Barbie butt.
Lane, like
yeah,
that should be right.
I can appreciate watching the scene where it's two people in it, and I know they both got 9 to 5s, and they just came home and they just releasing stress and tension. It's relatable. I like relatable flicks.
Y'all literally sound like y'all actually look for the plot in this shit. I'm gonna tell you why I don't know what's going on in porn. I'm gonna tell you why, because I have a penis, and when I'm watching porn, okay, I'm skipping to the shit I want to see. I'm not here to see if the pizza man got change for this bitch, and then if she ain't got it, then she gonna suck him. I don't need to know none of that shit. How you gonna fuck this motherfucker? And can I get off in less than 2 minutes? That is my whole theory when I'm sitting here looking at these porns. Now, I did for the hell of it, watch a quarantine themed fuck. But that was weird.
I was like, what was that?
What happened?
It was like weird as shit. It like they had a PPE on and everything, so they don't get, it just looks like, you ever wore PPE? Them motherfuckers hot as shit, man. Yeah. I don't know how dudes stayed up like that.
But did it do something for you though? Like the end result? Were you still able to bust off of it, or you had to change?
No, I had way too many questions.
That's see, it's too much. It's too much. I agree.
Much for me, bro. Like, nah, just give me my amateur, because I fuck with the amateur too.
See,
I fuck with the amateur. Like the amateur, let me know. Oh, these some real motherfuckers right here. Like these sound like my neighbors type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like my OG classic stars. You know what I'm saying? My Misty Stones and Roxy Reynolds. Oh, yeah, nigga, 2 minutes. Eddie, what the fuck I'm here for? 5 minutes. 2 minutes.
He said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Trying to keep a record going? The fuck no. I'm here to beat, meet, and go, bro. Like that's what I'm here for.
What is your current go-to? Like if we're gonna go on your search history, what's the first thing we're gonna see for your go-to for your porn?
All right, bet. I'm gonna tell you. So it's 97% of the time ebony amateur, but I got a funny story that relates to that search history thing. So you remember when Tyson and Roy Jones fought, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so I had a little fight party at my house, right? And we watching the fight over, and we all drunk, and we having a good time, and somebody brought up the Fresh Prince reunion. So my drunk ass, forgetting that I already got HBO Max downloaded on my TV, I went to the internet to try to search for the shit. And goddamn, as soon as I went into the search bar, all that shit dropped down. All you seen was ebony, Pornhub. And then it was like midgets, and then motherfucking this shit, and then with this star, it was bad. My brother, and mind you, it's all family at this motherfucking jump.
Not the
family at my house.
Me and Shayla earlier were just having the conversation of midgets. Why did I have a feeling, nigga, you was into that shit though?
Bro, them little bitches got fat asses, bro. They fat. They just so fucking. They interesting.
See, girl, because you was hitting me on all angles.
But like for me, like it's more like just very interested. Like so, you see this small individual, and you're like, is the depth the same? Does it grip the same? Like, can they take it the same?
And they taking it.
It's so interesting to me. So you've actually watched little people themed porn.
Yeah, I watched that shit. That shit is interesting. Them motherfucking bitches.
I watched that.
Man.
Not watched. I watched that.
I mean, so
I watched.
So
not I'm scared.
So if you
like more than twice,
like, would you fuck in real life?
Man, bring one of them little motherfuckers over here. I swear to God. If I can get past how big her head is, I just gotta get past how big their head is. They head big as shit. Like it's like a lot going on in their head. It's like a lot. But if I can get past that, yeah, I'm good. Tell that bitch to wear a fitted.
So, it just another comedian watching and commenting, and I would love to know, Eddie Loud, would you fuck a midget in real life? No.
I think he said he was scared.
Just typing in the comments.
Eddie, kill that bitch. Eddie is not fucking no midget. Eddie big ass will kill that bitch on accident. Like
Eddie Loud, you guys, is larger than life. Check him out.
I think like 6'8".
No podcast, but yeah. If I was a midget and I seen either one of y'all, because you're tall as shit, if I seen either one of y'all coming for me and I'm a midget, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm good too. Nah, I'm gonna climb that mountain. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I think they be into it. I think they be into it.
Like if
I bet a little male dude probably, a little male midget fuck the shit out your way.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that'd have been all right for me, 5'7". You know what I mean? A regular size woman, and I like a nigga that's like 6'2", 6'3". That's I'm good. Give me a good, not a whole foot, but almost.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because 5'7" is tall in that particular case.
So if I'm a midget, give me a nigga that's like 5'7", 5'8". Let me stay right there.
I would just
that
love
ain't a midget
because I have so many questions. I have
that
so
is
many
not a midget.
Yeah,
experience.
we need to bring one on the show, you guys, and just have this talk. So in porn, I think we all have an opportunity to kind of live out a certain level of fantasy.
Yes.
Whether, your go-to might not necessarily be what your fantasy is, but some people do live very vicariously through that. If you were a real life porn star, I'm going to ask you first, Shayla, what would your porn name be?
I would be something like, I don't know, Dusty Mounds or Stormy Cheeks or something goofy like that. Something Chocolate Rain or something crazy.
Play dodgeball with them dudes. That's funny. That's funny.
Something silly like that. I don't know.
What would your porn name be, Eddie? Not Eddie. I'm sorry, Dwayne. Eddie Lyles just tapped on there. What would your porn name be, Dwayne?
I got several. I thought of this for years.
Oh my God.
So we got first we got Sergeant Slaughter Her, Brutus the Barber Beats Cakes.
Wait a minute, what?
Wasn't that a wrestler?
Brutus the Barber Beats Cakes. They are wrestling themed porn. Just follow me here. Then you got Stroke Hogan, and
Stroke Hogan.
I was into Greek mythology back in the day. So my other porn name would be based off of Greek mythology, and I would call myself Scrotius.
Scrotius. Ain't nobody watching a porn with a nigga named Scrotius in it.
Not until you see the scrotes. Not until you see the scrotes. When you see the scrotes, you watch.
Got all WWF porn names.
Yeah.
I'm really stuck on Scrotius.
You stuck on it?
Yeah, be stuck on it. Yep, be stuck on it.
I couldn't. It sounds too much like an infection. What you got? I got that Scrotius.
What, Scrotius? All right.
No love digger.
No love digger. That's your okay. Well, most of my audience, because I've shared this, Lips McCoy, but that's because your girl got these lips. I ain't got no tits, I ain't got no ass.
Lips McCoy.
Right here with the lips. Ooh. So that would be my name, Lips McCoy, if I ever ventured into that life.
That's cute.
Although, like my
that
passion
is nice though.
Prior to what I'm doing now with media, I've always wanted to direct a porn.
Yeah.
Crazy enough. I've always wanted to direct a porn. So when I first began my journey into even enjoying it and watching it, I was always very critical of it. Like it had got to a point where I kind of moved past the nut and it was like kind of judging. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't like this one for this reason. I don't like how this girl did that. I don't like how he entered her. I don't like how this went, yada, yada.
Yeah.
When in my early 20s, had the opportunity of actually being on set for a porn.
Oh, only you, friend. Only you.
Listen, though, I didn't know that that's what I was walking into. My homeboy, who was also my daughter's godfather, was in charge of lighting. He knew he had a contract to do lighting in this warehouse. I didn't have nothing to do one day. We was rapping. Come on and ride with me. We're going to go eat after he get finished working. Cool, I'm going. When we go in there, they're filming a porn in the warehouse. And I'm like, But to watch it from behind the scenes and see the work that is being done, to see the cuts, to see the stop and to see the take, to see the people who are doing the buffing in between and trying to keep the people excited, and really in the background seeing the work that goes in it. Like this wasn't like a cheap ass porn. This wasn't just in a hotel room with two niggas. It was a legit set.
Yeah.
People, you get up out the bed, put their robes on, go sit down, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was very, very interesting to me just listening and actually listening to the direction that was given. And I was thinking to myself, yo, I could do a better job than this. Like, I hear what you're telling her, but it don't seem like it's yielding the type of response that you want.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just because, so say like how you're into the amateur, how Dwayne, you're into the amateur, like I feel like there needs to be more realism. I don't want to see nobody fucking no dry coochie. I don't want to see, like, I don't want to have the notion of this porn lasting a whole hour. You really ain't lasting no
and
whole
I think that's what turns
hour.
me
Like,
off
realistic.
from like the scripted studio flicks for that very reason. Like, you want there to be a level of realism to it. You want to really get in the video with the people.
Right.
And sometimes when you see some of these scenes, it's just like, oh my God, this is OD. Like, you can't even get into what's going on because of all the noise and the just amateur for me all day.
So in 2021, like for me, I do want to see something different. And what I want to see more of is something that maybe doesn't make me just bust in 30 seconds. Like, I get it, and I got my go-to, but I want something that's going to intrigue me. I want something that can last as long as we last. Like, I want to be fucking, I want this shit up on the screen while we fucking, so when she moaning, I want to compete with this bitch. Like, I want to be her at her own game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I could dig that for sure.
Like, that's what I want, something that pulls me in that much. But there hasn't been anything that I've seen that does that.
Well, friend, you got
it depends on.
Okay. There it is. Go ahead. Somebody silently investing in shit. I'm making a point for you guys. Okay.
I'll do the lights.
I'll put on my director's hat. Dwayne's gonna be the star. Gonna get this money.
I just need the baby oil spray bottle.
See, that's we not even gonna have that. We're gonna have girls that got that real wop.
I used to motherfucking when I used to be out here doing things. I used to this one guy I do know, I'm not gonna say his name, but he would throw little parties and shit. And all them Jones, I don't know what it is. Them Jones just turn into orgies. And I would go, but I'm not going in there to participate. I'm in there to make some money. All right. So, you know, you can put 2 and 2 together on that shit. I'm making money. I'm sitting here with a book bag full of shit. And everybody coming up getting the shit. And I'm just sitting here watching these motherfuckers getting pounded in the corner, another person getting pounded upstairs, somebody getting topped off in the kitchen. And these motherfuckers like, hey, you got any KDs? I'm like, yeah, how many you need? Like, I don't care, $50. Like, yeah, like, I leave out these jokes, but it also made me tap into voyeurism. Like, I actually realized, like, damn, I'm watching these motherfuckers. Like, go ahead and get it in. And it felt bad, but then it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, well, I'm not participating. I ain't doing nothing, and I am here for a reason. But since I'm here, you know what I mean? Like, might as well just see who do what. Maybe there's a stroke. Maybe there's something I can pick up and goddamn learn from or something. I don't know, man. Just it was weird, but it tapped into a side of me that I was like, all right, I'm not afraid of this side. I'm not afraid of this. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and embrace this. And it is what it is at the end of it.
As my friend, I am so very proud of you for being so secure in your fetish and being so true to your sexual self. Like, so many people have that obstacle of one, understanding what they like, understanding themselves enough, and then being able to express it. A lot of people don't express it because they're worried about judgment. Judgment from their partner, one, or from people around them. So some people can't really say, this is my fetish, this is what I get into. But you are so vocal about it and you're so secure in it. And I just appreciate that part. I appreciate you being, you know, open and willing to talk about it. So, Freak Boy, let's talk about it. Let's talk about.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool as shit. Like I said. Yeah, like I said, no, it was cool. Like the first time I saw it, I was just sitting there like, oh shit, like cool. Then they'd be like, damn, they really getting it in. And then I'd be like, oh man, he ain't even hitting it right. Like now I'm seeing it, judging it, just like how you be looking at the shit. And I'm just like, at that time I was in a situation, so I was like, yeah, when I get home, Shawty, she about to catch all of this. Because now I'm all riled up, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to, let me get up out of here. Let me hurry up and make my last little bit of money. I'm getting the fuck out of here because I'm about to.
How deep have you dove into your fetish? How far does it go for you? Yes, as far as voyeurism.
don't be in nobody bushes and shit. But you know what I'm saying? If you started sucking somebody's dick in front of me, I'm not gonna be like, all right now, come on. We're like, nah, all right, come on, slurp that motherfucker. Don't just pull it. Better suck his dick. Like I'm a hoop. I'm like, pull up. Let's suck that motherfucker. Like if you already got the balls to pull this shit out and do it right while I'm right here, don't be afraid if I'm judging you.
Yeah,
Simple
do it
as
right.
that. If you're gonna do it right. This nigga shouldn't be looking at you. This nigga should be trying to figure out what's his next life goal and how he gonna take care of you and the kids. Because good head and make you start thinking about a family. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Really good head. It had you thinking about a family and college and some other shit that you ain't give a fuck about 20 seconds before she started. You see what I'm saying? So, like, nah, you don't make you a better man. Yeah, it's like, damn, she's improving me. Like, she's so good to me. But nobody gives a. I feel better. Like, she sucked my credit score up 20 points. You know what I'm
saying? No experience.
Your credit score, you keep her.
Yeah, you keep her, bro. She sucked my credit score. I was at a 550 when I met her. I'm at a 570 now. You know what I'm
saying? Crazy.
That's the girl that's gonna get you to a 700, fam. That's what we need. We need her.
That's the win.
One gop at a time. You hear me? One gop at a time. That's it. That's all I want to hear. You know what
I'm saying? That's funny. He said,
I'm telling you, bro, good at you thinking real family and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She seemed like a good mother. You don't even know. You don't even know.
You
don't even know.
Giving you the notion in that way that, oh, this is something that's going to be beneficial for my life for the rest of my life. Good head would make you be like, oh, yeah, that's the one.
I got married.
Hey,
I got married.
Can I ask the fellas a question? I'm gonna ask the fellas a question real quick. Fellas, have you ever had some head so good it was so good you wanted to punch her in the forehead just because it was that good? You know what I mean? It's like, you motherfucker. Damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that punch you on the forehead. You don't do it, but you pluck this like, stop. Over here trying to snatch my soul like that, you demon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you?
That demon head.
Not to be TMI,
I'm about to put you on my life. You have to be a beneficiary.
I have definitely got this.
Hell yeah, you certified. That's a platinum lip right there. That's platinum.
I was like, oh God,
you certified. That's platinum. You get your hand. You get your forehead pressed. We about to kill everything. We just like just smack a forehead. Like, you ain't gotta hit them, but you just be like, all right now.
That's right at the point of I want to get you pregnant, bitch. Just listen.
Listen.
That's what's about to happen. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah, bitch. I'm about to get you pregnant. I'll buy you this house, this car, this picket fence. You got it.
Yeah, I got the face palm.
Bitch, so, I'm tell you right now, you make me moan. We go together. I'm telling you that right now. We go together. You make me go. We go together. You make me go. We go together.
I was saying, ladies, y'all listening.
So, following this pandemic, how has it been? Because you're a single guy. How has it been out meeting women, interacting with women? Has that changed for you just following the pandemic?
No, not really. I mean, I don't be out there really chasing anything in the first place. Whatever happens, whatever come to me, come to me. That's how I approach everything. I'm not the type to be out there looking for them or like, oh, there she go, let me go. No, I'm not that guy. I don't have that kind of game. Normally, you're just like me just because I'm me, and that's it. Couple of jokes here and there, get you all warmed up, get you reeled in, and then the rest of it is just all me. And it's pretty much a wrap after that. But as far as just going out chasing, nah, I get bored and I'll probably go on like some little sites like Tinder and shit just to swipe and see what happens. And I'll be on there for maybe about 3 weeks and then shut the shit down and then open back up in like another month when I'm bored again. So it's not serious for me. It's just like long as I got something to do, I'm not really thinking about that. I'm more about getting my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And continuing to get my shit together and grow within myself. And sometimes pussy can be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're chasing, if you're not about to hit your goal, it ain't worth it. Like my granddaddy used to tell me, you know, rest his soul, he was like, don't be the first one to pull your pants down. And it took me a long time to understand that shit because I was just thinking he meant literal. You know what I'm saying? But don't be the first one to put your pants down, man. Like, get your shit together and there's going to be endless panties waiting on you. They'll be out here trying to give you the shit instead of you over here trying to keep reaching out and trying to get it. And, hey, baby, hey, but you ain't got your shit together. So, like, the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, get you straight, and that energy will feed off and spread out to those that want to that you attract, and they'll catch it. And then on top of that, when you got a whole third arm, now you're like, shit, he's a keeper. You know what I'm saying? He's a keeper. He low key and a keeper.
So then bringing it back.
And that is Alabama, you're right, because you do got Pinky, Cherokee, and Roxy. You really don't need nobody. You 100% correct.
So I'll go ahead. I'll concur with the Roxy. I might even concur with the Cherokee. But have y'all seen new Pinky?
No.
Now, I fuck old Pinky. New Pinky, however, I ain't fucking new Pinky. I can't.
New Pinky look like she just went through it. Like that was just one dick too many.
Yeah.
One too many.
Yeah. I like Roxy Reynolds though. I like Roxy Reynolds. I think Roxy Reynolds is just cute, just overall cute. It's just something about her.
Roxy got me from a lot.
Did an interview on one of my shows in 2019, and I absolutely love her because behind the scenes, she took the money that she made from porn, and she's a fucking boss.
That's what I'm talking about.
She owns a trucking company. She owns a couple different things. She has a perfume line. Like that bitch took her porn money and made it do exactly what I feel like it should do.
It's supposed to do.
Yes.
Because guess what? Like, go ahead. No, finish your statement, baby.
I feel like people who are in the porn industry, as well as people who are strippers, when they're working, trying to achieve a goal, I feel like they get such a bad rap. Mm-hmm. So it feels good to see, hey, yes, this was my line of work, but look at what this did for me. I don't have to do this forever. I stopped. It's, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, but to be able to grow from that point, whether it's continuing your education or whatever the case may be, when you see and you can say, okay, well, this is my success story. Never mind what I went through to get there, but this is how it happened. Like I can appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's where I was going to go with it or whatever. Ultimately, you know, you can't do that. You can't do any job forever, but especially things that are that strenuous on your body. So get in there, get your money, flip it, and live good. We all go through something to achieve our goals. Everybody's path is a little bit different. Some people got to work overtime. Some people suck a little dick. But as long as you get to your goal, that's the goal. Yeah, absolutely. Is she still making movies?
No.
Nope.
So she's out of the game.
She's retired and making money hand over foot.
She was.
I think she married now and shit too.
She got married. No, she was a whole fool in the movies.
Oh. Yeah, she was young though. You know,
no, not like not like a fool, but like she was off the hook.
I know
like,
what you mean off the hook. Like the show used to be too in my early 20s, bitch. This is almost 40 though. I'm not.
Her stuff used to be good.
I'm not off the hook no more.
Yeah, no, her stuff is definitely good.
Yeah,
she had quality.
Roxy got the goddams. Like there ain't even no other superlative you can go. Roxy is Hall of Fame. That's some Hall of Fame pussy right there. Hall of Fame porn star.
Maeve said she's making private movies with her husband. Hey, ain't nothing wrong.
I know that's right.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
About that.
Lucky nigga there.
Famous for real, goddamn. There's some footage out there somewhere. T. Graye, I tell y'all, and I'm not gonna be one of them people that's gonna be like, oh, that wasn't me. I didn't do it. I'm like, yeah, I did it. Y'all see how I took that dick? Watch.
Learn something.
OG shit, my nigga. OG shit, my nigga. Yeah.
Because I think
if she dies. That's how I look at it.
This voyeurism, like I like to watch. Me.
Yeah,
I do. I like to watch me and my partner. And if I had something with me and my partner, like I would rather watch that than get into, whatever. So it's not a lot. Maybe 2 or 3 people in my lifetime, but. Yeah, if I ever get some notoriety and that shit come out, I'm not gonna act like I ain't doing it. It was me. I did it. I took it like a champ. I said that's how I'm gonna be about it. I took it like a champ. You see that shit?
Nothing that I've shot in private I would ever want it to get out publicly.
I wouldn't want it to. But the reality of it is sometimes you don't know. People say, a woman's scorn would do all these crazy things, but a man's scorn is just about right.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
They can be petty too. They can,
No, those are bitch ass niggas. Those aren't men. Those are bitch ass niggas. Like you're gonna have to correct that. Those are bitch ass niggas. Those ain't men. Those are bitch ass niggas. Those ain't men. So correct that.
But, like I don't regret those things because at the time it was something that I shared with somebody that I was in love with. I was in a relationship with. So I don't regret it, but I still know, on the back end, just in case. Ain't gonna be no Kim K come up. Ain't gonna be that. But y'all will be like, dang, y'all see that T Graye take? Y'all will be like, oh, you seen that? That was that 2002
that T Graye take the vivid.
That 2010 T Graye got it.
And I know she only got better with time.
No, bitch, because these knees. Okay.
Your stallion knees that expired.
Men 40 plus, holler about y'all knees and y'all football injury, bitch. These knees. I ain't played football a day in my life, but these jokes just be like, nah. Count these squats on that dick, bitch. You got a squat limit. You on that squatting on that dick.
So you got about 5 drops. You got about 5 drops before you change the position.
It depends. It depends on the dick. And it depends on whether or not I'm exercising. Like when I'm full on exercise mode, nah. I do.
So like, what about now? Like where you at right now? You in exercise mode right now?
It depends on the dick. It do.
All right. So knowing all of that, 5.
No, it's not 5. If the dick is in my chest, here's the thing. Okay. Back to the public service announcements. If your penis is in my fucking chest,
I'm a windpipe.
Okay, and in my all up in my sternum,
it's too much.
I might not be able to squat as much as I want to. I might have to hop up because not only have you tapped on my WAP spot, I'm fucking coming. I'm fucking squirting all over the place. It's a mess.
My WAP spot.
My WAP spot. Seriously, it's a mess. And once this shit just like after 4 or 5, fuck that. Nah, a bitch got to sit down. That's just like a nigga busting 5 nuts. Y'all can't bust 5 nuts like that back to back. Have me squirt 5, 6 times. But fuck that. Time out. Flag on the play.
Yeah.
I need a minute.
Yeah.
But if the person is not in my chest, if they not touching my WAP spot, say they just at my G spot, I can ride that thing, have a good time. Fantastic. You know what I mean? 20, 30, 40, 50, like I count this shit. I shouldn't, but I do. And I could keep going, but good, big dick, fuck that. No. I'm not gonna act like I'm no champ. No. You won. Fuck it. and I don't have no problem conceding. Like I'm not the type of person.
You won.
Yeah, I do. You won. Fuck it, you win. Like
I believe you. You look like you'll do that. You look like you'll tap out and be like, nah, nigga, you got it.
Yeah, because there's a bottom. There is such a thing as knocking the bottom out of bitch. Okay. There is. And I'm glad that at my age, not like I'm an old woman, but I'm glad that at my age, everything still does what it's supposed to do. Like this is when our hormones begin to change. We're supposed to be in our prime, but some bitches ain't in it. Yeah. Okay, that's just what it is. Yeah. I'm glad my shit's still wet. I'm glad I can still come and have these great orgasms and, squirt to my life's content. But guess what? Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Bitch, I got a max. And once it ain't nothing left, what you want out of me? I don't have nothing to give.
Yeah.
Like you took it, it's there. It's on the floor, it's on the bed, it's on your shirt, it's on your chin. It's all over the place.
It gets to a point where it's like enough.
Okay, the mattress is so what you want me to do?
Enough.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to die, okay? Exactly. Die and say my name while you die.
And I'm pro-life.
No, ma'am. The mission ain't complete until your bottom is completely separated from the rest of you. You gotta knock the bottom off.
T Graye's old ass and these motherfucking knees is pro-life. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna fake it.
He said knock the bottom just all the way
off.
No.
Knock the bottom.
Let me tell you what happens. You know what that means? My ass is laid in that bed till when? To the motherfucker.
That's how I look at it. If you're not looking like you just got shot in the back by Ricky,
just draw.
What you say? If you don't look like Ricky,
outline of my body.
You don't look like you just got shot. You don't look like somebody just shot Ricky. Then I ain't do my job out this bitch. That's how I look at it.
Laid out.
You got to be first 48. You got to get first 48. I mean, like I ain't do my job. You don't look like you got shot in the back, yeah. Point blank.
Dead. Oh my God, y'all crazy. So,
with this new year and so many things have changed. People are taking life a little bit differently. Our perspective on what's important, what's not important. I feel like sex is still important, maybe not as important as it was to me before. That is what it is. But within the realms of a relationship, it's still an important piece of how you all communicate, how you all express your love. Is there something new or something deep or whatever the case may be that you want to take and add into your sex life in 2021?
I have to tell you, a lot changed with our marital sex life in 2020 for the better. The communication got a little bit different because it was definitely more focused. It wasn't a whole lot of ripping and running and hanging out and all of that. It was more or less us really diving into really figuring out, like you were talking about earlier, those things that we may not necessarily want to share that we like. But now we ain't been stuck in the house for 6 weeks. I need you to do this because this is something new that we can add to the repertoire. Our sex life has grown. So in 2021, I just want to continue to build on what we have grown in 2020.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We have tapped into, I think we've always had fun, but I mean, we tapped into, I'll tell you a story when we get offline.
Yes, ma'am.
We tapped into some different stuff.
But
what happened?
Healthy.
What happened?
But that's healthy, though. The biggest part, I feel like, to any relationship dynamic in general, but definitely your sexual relationship. If you are able to communicate with your partner and you can say, hey, this is what I like, and be comfortable in it, and your partner is accepting of it and not judging, and hey, willing to meet you halfway or take you all the way there. Like, I think that's a beautiful thing when you come across these new things that you want to bring in and the person is open and receptive. The worst thing that you want to have is, here I'm bearing my soul to you on what I like and what pleases me, and then I'm rejected in some way, or you're not receptive, you know what I mean? Or it's more taboo to you than it is to me. So kudos to you guys.
I just love it. But I love like when you're having the conversation and he looks at you and he's like, yeah.
Like,
so
why you ain't there?
I'm sitting there looking like a fool, like we could have been doing this.
Yes.
Hey, baby, go and get the butt plug. Get the butt plugs. Get them now. Get the one that light up. Yeah, fuck yeah. Bring all that shit in here.
So
put these straps on. Have me like a marionette.
Way that you want to do going into 2020?
All of that. Give me lit.
All of it.
Is that you want to do? Puppet Master.
Me? Shit.
Yes,
I want to honestly. Okay, so I have an oral fixation. Like, there's gonna be times where I don't want to fuck. I probably just want to lick your pussy. Like, just let me do that. Let me do that. You come, and then I'll go back reading the paper, doing whatever the fuck it is I want to do. Like, but that shit's gonna be more than what you think sometimes. Like, I'm gonna want to do that a lot. So, like, in a relationship, next time I get into one or whatever the situation may be, it's like, yeah, I want to be able to do that. Like, hey, you busy? You good down there? What you talking about? What you want? I'm just eat your pussy. Go ahead and finish typing whatever it is you type. I'm just gonna sit down here and eat the pussy real quick. And because I enjoy doing that shit. I enjoy doing it, and then I enjoy seeing you want the rest of me, and then I say, nah, I'm good. And then walk away and go live my life. Dick harder than a missile. Not gonna lie. I'm hurting myself, but it's like it's something about that. It's like a little power thing for me.
It is definitely a control thing.
It's a power play for me. And I want to have that power sometimes because I'm unselfish back there. So basically, it's all about you. It ain't got shit to do with me. So if I want to have me a selfish moment, even though it's about you, it ain't about you. Like, I enjoy doing that shit. So it's not about you at all. Like, it's about you, but it ain't got shit to do with you. I'm getting my rocks off just knowing that you getting your rocks off with me doing what I'm doing. So enjoy that shit. Get some drive-by head and dip. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do what you got to do, yeah.
That's
and dope. Then after that, Ricky, bam, done deal.
That boy dope. That's dope.
Solid and deadly. Just go on and drive by, get this head, baby. You know it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
Go ahead, shit, dude. Them codes can fold themselves. Come here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I just want to go ahead and put out there, we've been on this show 55 minutes. You've been called a demon or a devil at least 2-3 times. I just want to go ahead and Ray Sean put it out there. She said you the devil.
Because I'm going to tell you. I
called you a demon when we first got started.
That move right there will have you at work discombobulated.
Yes.
Like you trying to focus and get your work done, and all you could just think about is the drive-by that you had this morning before you left, or last night while you was in the middle of your rest. Like it's just like it's oh God. This demon.
Yeah, I've been called those things, but
you're putting out here in the earth, okay? Okay, this
hey,
is
listen.
a show.
Christian women on this show. Here comes Scrotius. Just ruining everything.
I can't wait to see you in public just so I can holler out Scrotius!
And I would be like, who hawks? Who hawks thy name? That's how you gonna hear me say. Who hawks thy name? Hold on, what Rashawn say? Only if they know what they're doing. Why would they not know what they're doing if they're doing the drive-by? Why would, if I'm giving you a drive-by, I know what
means in the skill or the technique level of the
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, why would I not go in there thinking nobody goes in there? See, when you go in there thinking you know what you're doing and you just assume shit and you still don't ask them questions or you don't listen to the body, then you're gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? No, even when it comes to the head, I listen. You know what I'm saying? How long you want me to sit right here? Fine. I don't give a goddamn about my jaw. I don't care about my jaw locking up. Lock up. I'm gonna look right up at you. Are you done? You didn't come? It's okay. I'll go back. I'll go back.
I'll go back.
I'll go back right now. Don't even worry about it. I can't feel my face. It's cool, but I don't care. That's all you.
Hilarious.
That's all you going, man.
That's real though.
This ain't about you. This ain't about you.
It's not about you.
You need to remember that. This ain't about you. It's for you, but it ain't about you.
You guys. We need some public service announcements from you, Dig Bros. Okay. Everybody needs to up the porn game. I challenge everybody to make their own porn at home. You and your baby, do your thing. Start some new shit. Get you a midget. Bring them in the bedroom. See what happens.
Look at him.
And for all you ladies who are going to sign up on the drive-by list for Dwayne Watts, he's local. He's in the DMV. Hit his DM. If you drive by, we just get our 20% since it happened on our show, and it'll be fantastic.
Are you pimping me? You pimping me right now?
In a whole bunch of trouble.
This is the second time I done been on this show. The second time I done been on this show. You pimped me the last time.
I'm not pimping you. This is more management. Okay, I'm your friend, and I want to make sure that you win. How can I help you be successful? If I have a platform where we share this information and it then renders you to be more successful, guess what? I'm going to get my cut and I'm going to help to fill out these phone calls because you can't just eat everybody's pussy. These bitches need to be ran through a line of questioning. I don't want you to have to focus on that. That's going to be my job. And then I'm going to make sure I send you the right grade of pussy. You eat it, you tear it up. I get my cut. Everybody's happy. This is managed. This is being a friend at its core. Do you understand me? That's not pimping. That is friendship.
That is.
I love you, man.
Full force pimping, and that was
nigga than a motherfucker, bro. Like I believed you like shit. I believed you like shit. I was like, well, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking. Yeah, I did. Hey, this close. You almost had me. I was be like. I mean, what she does bring up some valid points. You just can't be just giving out this motherfucking mouth to every motherfucking body like that. Like you can't do that because everybody don't deserve this kind of mouth.
You know, on Tinder, I can tell you that you probably come across some shit that ain't, you know. No.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I just be on there on some bored shit. I really don't engage on the shit. Like I just be in there to have fun. I haven't met nobody on there in person yet. Okay. It's quarantine. Everybody's scared. It's just
going to help work that for you. The same way you guys has gone in and management on these OnlyFans. These girls was already getting money. Him coming in and being management is about to take them to a new level.
Yes.
I want to take you to a new level in 2021. Watch me
doing
work.
All this on camera. We could have talked about this right off.
Because main man ready to sign the contract.
Okay, you guys, this has been so much fun. Fantastic conversation. I have truly enjoyed my two dynamic guest co-hosts in the building. Dwayne Watts, you guys, make sure you follow him at Watts Comedy. He's everywhere, you guys, and he's super funny. New comedy album on the way. This nigga's spitting. You have to get it. It will be an absolute treat. Have you laughing, peeing on yourself. My God does it. Kills the stage every time. My beautiful, beautiful in-house guest host, Miss Shayla Victoria D. Make sure you follow her at The Vain Life. Fantastic fashion lifestyle blogger for the DMV with Plus in the DMV. She has a fantastic co-host. They're keeping you ladies right, you guys. They're educating, they're uplifting, they're building. You shit like you guys go all over the country and really do your thing. So I'm super, super proud of my friend.
Thank you,
and
baby.
We'll see you all again. I don't know what next Tuesday is going to be. Today was Tickle Me Tuesday. We wanted to know what tickles you. Next Tuesday, we're going to pick another sexy T word and see what we're going to tantalize. Yes.
Titties. How about titties? How about full-blown titties? Let's talk about Titty Tuesday.
Got the lock on Titty Tuesday. I don't know if y'all see him on Instagram. We got the lock on
Titty Tuesdays. Right. We could figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. Do something. But we'll be right back here, you guys, on WEMS Radio. This has been Sex Talk with T. Graye and Luscious G. Luscious G will be in the building next week, so you guys will see your girl. Make sure you follow me if you ain't doing nothing else with your life at the T. Graye. It takes you to everything that I got going on. And we'll be back again. Bye-bye.